In the realm of international arms control agreements, the foundations, particularly those between Moscow and Washington, appear to be crumbling. On October 18, Russia's lower house of parliament, the Duma, unanimously passed a bill revoking the nation's ratification of the Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty, CTBT. This treaty prohibits any nuclear weapon test explosion or any other nuclear explosion worldwide. The bill is now set to move to the upper house of the Russian parliament, where its passage is almost a formality, as it aligns with President Vladimir Putin's decision on October 5 to cancel Russia's CTBT ratification. Historically, both the United States and Russia have accused each other of undermining various arms control measures, leading to the collapse of the Anti-Ballistic Missile (ABM) Treaty in 2002, the Intermediate Range Nuclear Forces (INF) Treaty in 2019, and the Treaty on Open Skies in 2021. The prospects for extending the New START, which limits the number of nuclear weapons for both nations until 2026, have also been put at risk, with Russia and the U.S. halting inspections stipulated in the New START agreement. In this context, Russia's intention to revoke its CTBT ratification raises concerns. While this doesn't immediately imply that Russia will conduct nuclear tests, the possibility cannot be ruled out in the future, according to Vladimir Yermakov, the head of the Russian Foreign Ministry's Non-Proliferation and Arms Control Department. The aim is to achieve nuclear parity with the United States. If the U.S. resumes nuclear tests, Russia might follow suit. Yermakov emphasized that Russia's move doesn't undermine their commitment to the CTBT and that they would maintain the testing moratorium declared in 1992. Nikolai Sokov, a former Russian Foreign Ministry official and arms control expert, believes that Russia's withdrawal of ratification is primarily a political move aimed at leveling its status with the U.S. The main motive appears to be a perception that Russia had made too many concessions in the past and is no longer more interested in arms control than other countries. Notably, Russia's decision to reconsider its CTBT ratification comes after the U.S. Congress released the report America's Strategic Posture, the final report of the Congressional Commission on the Strategic Posture of the United States. This report suggests that nuclear diplomacy is failing, and the U.S. needs to deter nuclear threats from both Russia and China simultaneously. It calls for a nuclear posture capable of deterring both nations. The report highlights the urgency of the situation, especially with China's rapid nuclear arsenal expansion, which could reach 1,500 nuclear warheads by 2035. This would make China a significant nuclear-armed rival for the U.S. for the first time, necessitating immediate decisions to prepare for potential threats. The report also criticizes the slow pace of modernizing America's nuclear forces, which it deems a security risk. It argues that the current strategic force requirements do not account for the evolving threat environment, stressing the need for an updated strategic posture. Since the CTBT was opened for signature in 1996, only 3 non-member nations, India, Pakistan, and North Korea, have conducted nuclear tests. While 187 nations have signed the CTBT and 178 have ratified it, countries like Egypt, Israel, China, and the United States have signed but not ratified the treaty, citing concerns about verifying other nations' compliance. India, for its part, has not signed the CTBT due to several reasons. Firstly, it opposes nuclear-related treaties like the CTBT and NPT without clear commitments toward universal nuclear disarmament. Secondly, it views the CTBT as imposing obligations on sovereign nations without their consent. Lastly, while India has not conducted nuclear tests since 1998 and maintains a transparent nuclear posture with a no first-use policy, experts argue that the quality and quantity of India's nuclear arsenal should align with the evolving security environment. The debate regarding whether India needs further nuclear tests is expected to intensify, given the changing dynamics surrounding the CTBT. The withdrawal of Russia and the reluctance of the U.S. to ratify the treaty, 27 years after signing it, pose significant challenges for the CTBT's future. CTBT Organization Executive Secretary Dr. Robert Floyd has expressed a desire for dialogue with India, but the path forward remains uncertain.